The administration is attempting to blame diversity, equity, and inclusion for everything. After every crisis or institutional failure, there has been an attempt to scapegoat diversity, equity, and inclusion rather than examining the real causes. Look, if we look at the crash, unfortunately, the crash in Washington, D.C., internal FAA safety report shows that staffing at the tower was not adequate for the time of day or the volume of traffic. The air traffic controller who was responsible for overseeing the helicopters was also directing the planes. These are two separate jobs. Also, there are different radio frequencies that are used to communicate with airplane pilots and with helicopters. Those are the real causes when we look at these crashes, or at least the crash in Washington, as to what happened. But unfortunately, what we're seeing from the administration is an attempt to blame diversity, equity, and inclusion and use people of color as scapegoats, when in fact is not real. There is a claim here that, for example, the administration claimed that Medicaid was not going to be affected by their defunding of programs, but unfortunately saw the system by which state Medicaid offices log into to get their funding went down.
Yeah.
And they said that they were canceling payments based on the president's executive order. So for those who were listening to the president when he was running for office, black men, brown men, this unfortunately is the reality. What we're seeing is chaos coming out of the new administration.